Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to Luminous Pathways, where we journey together through words, ideas, and reflections that illuminate the way forward. Today, we embark on a profound exploration of life itself, a journey that is not a race to be won, but an experience to be embraced. Every step we take, every stumble, and every mistake is a thread woven into the intricate lace of time. Life, with all its challenges and moments of grace, teaches us not just how to survive, but how to truly live. In this episode, we reflect on the wisdom of embracing mistakes, the importance of staying true to our intentions, and the beauty of finding meaning in the simple act of moving forward. Let's set aside the distractions of greed and luxury and focus on what truly matters: growth, purpose, and the lessons that lead us to grace. So, settle in, take a deep breath, and join me as we uncover the essence of life's journey. Let's begin.
All right, so are you ready for something a little bit different today? We're going to be doing a deep dive into poetry.
Ooh, poetry.
Yeah, so we're looking at this piece called Pasted Text.
Okay.
It's by Mohsin Iqbal, and it's all about this idea of life is a journey.
Interesting.
But not like, reaching the destination. It's more about like the actual experience along the way.
Process.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you think when you hear that life is a journey?
Well, I mean, right away, it makes me think about like how we always talk about success and reaching goals. And like you said, it's all about the end point.
The finish line. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But maybe this poem is saying, hold on a second. What about just enjoying the steps along the way?
Yeah. And it even says, like right at the beginning, it repeats this line: life's just a journey, not a race.
Oh, really?
Life is a journey, not to brace.
I like that.
Yeah, it's almost like, exactly, like a little reminder to just kind of slow down and appreciate everything. But I'm curious, what kind of journey do you think the poem is talking about? Is it a literal journey?
Ah, that's a good question.
Or is it more symbolic, metaphorical?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of poetry, is that it can be whatever you want it to be, right?
Right.
So maybe for some people it's a spiritual journey, like finding themselves. For others, maybe it's more about the different stages of life.
Oh yeah, like growing up, getting older.
Exactly. Or even, zooming out even further, it could be about humanity as a whole and the journey we're all on together through time.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's also this line that really stuck with me. It says, viaticum being enough. What do you think about that?
Viaticum. Okay, so usually that word means like the supplies you need for a journey.
Right, the provisions.
Yeah, but here it feels like it's talking about something more.
I think so too.
Like maybe it's saying that we should be content with what we have, with just being alive and experiencing life.
Yeah.
Not always chasing after more stuff or needing other people to tell us we're good enough.
It's like finding that satisfaction in the simple things.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then there's this whole part about mistakes. It says they got to have their own space and they're a source to evolve. I don't know. That really speaks to me.
Oh, yeah, me too. It's like, it's saying it's okay to mess up.
Totally.
Like we're all going to make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
But instead of seeing them as failures, maybe we should see them as like opportunities to learn and grow.
I love that shift in perspective.
Yeah, it even says like harness mistakes as source to evolve.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, it's like use those mistakes to your advantage.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid of them.
Right, learn from them.
Exactly.
So it's not all about just us though, right? The poem also talks about generations and the trace we leave behind. What do you make of that?
It's interesting. It makes me think about how we're all connected. Like our actions don't just affect us, they affect everyone around us and even people in the future.
Right, like our kids and grandkids and
exactly.
the generations to come.
Yeah, and there's that line about avoiding ill intentions.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's a powerful reminder to think about the consequences of our choices.
Yeah, not just for us, but for everybody.
Exactly.
It's not just about finding our own path, but also being mindful of how that path affects the path of others.
Yeah, like the people who came before us and the people who will come after us.
Exactly. We're all part of this bigger
collective journey.
I love that, collective journey.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if you noticed this, but the poem ends kind of how it started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it goes back to that line, life's just a journey, not a race. It's like a final little nudge to Just remember to enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I like that. It brings it all full circle.
Yeah, like a sense of completion.
Mm-hmm. It's like this continuous cycle, right? We're always learning and growing.
Yeah, and leaving our mark on the world.
Exactly.
So for everyone listening out there, I want you to think about, as you're on your own journey, what kind of trace do you want to leave behind? How can you take those mistakes and turn them into something positive, a chance to grow? And what does it really mean to you to embrace this whole journey with all the ups and downs and twists and turns?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
Really makes you think.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, this was fun.
I know, poetry's pretty cool.
It is.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See ya.